Welcome to cool and windy Dublin, Ireland. Today we're going to share with you 10 of our top secret travel packing hacks. That's right, top secret.
Well, not really top secret, but unique systems that we've implemented that help us travel the world. We've tackled several issues and found solutions to some big problems we faced. Unlike others with packing hacks, we actually travel full time.
And you may also think we're just two old people, and what do we know about backpacking the world? Well, we have news for you. We're really 29-year-olds trapped in 60-year-old bodies.
We're John and Bev, and we are the Retirement Travelers.
First, we are active travelers and have years of experience. The following tips have been fine-tuned because we want to carry as little as possible. We are backpacking our way around the world, blogging for our website, retirementtravelers.com, and sharing our experiences. You can be assured we aren't recommending random products, only ones we know will work. We will link our travel store below where you can check out our products we recommend. Let's get started on our 10 big no-nos of packing.
Since we are travel bloggers, we travel with some equipment that not everyone else needs or even wants, but most people do carry a tablet, a phone, a smartwatch, AirPods, and a camera. For us, we carry all the above, but instead of a tablet, we both now carry MacBooks, along with 2 other action cameras and 1 power bank. As you can see, we have a lot of items to keep charged, and when we began our travel, managing our tech equipment became very problematic. We have a system that we've pieced together over time that really works for us. It starts with 3 pieces of equipment and some creative problem solving. The first item you need is a universal plug adapter. Any plug adapter will work. For us, we prefer this block system. It works great, but there are others out there that give you universal options. They also can take up a lot of space if you carry individual ones, so we like this block system. For us, we are active travelers and we need different adapters, sometimes on a weekly basis.
The second piece we use is a power strip. We use this because hotels around the world have plugs that are used so often that they have loose connections, and your plug can fall out of the wall if you are connecting both a converter and a charger to the outlet. This was very frustrating to us.
We searched long and hard for this power strip because we need a small one. We only need one that accommodates 2 plugs, and you'll see why in a moment. This one has an extra wide space between the 2, and the cord wraps up in a way making for a condensed unit. The importance of having a strip is that the chargers can sit flat on the ground, preventing them from falling off the wall.
The third piece you need is a charger, a high-speed charger like this one. This is the Anker 747, and it is fast enough to charge 2 laptops at the same time. It charges at 150 watts, whereas the Apple MacBook charger is larger, charges at 140 watts, and only allows 1 item to charge. This charger has a place for 4 cords, 3 C plugs, and a USB plug. Most other ones we found all have USB only. Modern electronics like Apple are using C-type.
See, we really are 29-year-olds using the latest technology like the rest of our fellow millennials.
When we plug both of these chargers into the strip, we can charge 8 items along with slots for 3 more in the front and 2 American plugs on the side. That's 13 items. Our MacBooks also have plugs for ports for plugs, and we have more than enough room for every item we carry.
So what you do with all your electronics is set aside those charging blocks that come with it. We don't have them, and you don't need these things. These are the little white cubes you get with your phone, watch, or tablet. We just don't have room for them, and our purpose is to travel with as few pieces as possible. We just keep the cords.
This charging block cost about $110, but it is well worth it. It's safe for MacBooks and it's convenient. It charges everything fast. We throw everything into a dedicated packing cube and we each keep up with our own electronics.
Like we said, this is a system that was developed over many years and many mishaps. We hope it helps you travel better and smarter.
The most important principle of packing hacks is no checked luggage. There are several reasons to travel with carry-on only. The first is that you won't overpack. This is the #1 mistake people make on long distance travel, overpacking. We've been there and done it, and we can tell you that our lives changed when we got control of our stuff and packed only what we needed.
There are several other advantages to carrying on your luggage. First, you don't have to wait in long lines at check-in. We usually give ourselves 2 hours to get through security. If you need to check a bag, you need to add a third hour to that international flight or at airports outside the United States. Sometimes the lines can be surprisingly long. Carrying on allows us to bypass this long line. You know, sometimes airlines require check-in at the counter to check your documents, but for the most part, we're able to just go through security.
Yeah, when we arrive at our destination, we don't want to wait around the carousel for our bag to arrive. It's another time waster. Also, it might not even get there. It could get lost, and if you check it, and that's the last thing we want. Replacing items, it is a huge hassle.
Now, we advocate carrying a backpack, but we also understand that many people don't want to do this for a variety of reasons and choose to use a roller bag instead. You know, for us, backpacks are just easier for our style of active travel. We aren't sitting around and we're on the move.
We did a video of our 5 packing principles where we discuss backpacks in depth. So you can check out that video after this one. We have linked it at the end so it will automatically play when this one is finished.
We've made one change since our packing video, and that is Bev is now carrying an Osprey 55. The reason is that it has a zip-off day pack, and we use this as our personal item where we pack our electronics and other items. We get asked all the time if we can carry these on, and the answer is most of the time yes. Some prop planes and other low-cost airlines don't allow anything over 7 kilograms, so we have to check. Just know nothing is absolute.
We highly recommend that you utilize packing cubes, lightweight ones like these, and you roll your clothes. Some people advocate for no packing cubes, but we are able to pack quickly and stay organized with them. This large bag is a perfect fit for our backpacks, and we both carry 3 or 4 of them, plus a few smaller ones. We have a mixture of colors, and we have learned where our stuff is based on that. Now, don't buy a matching set with all the same colors.
The other part of this is to roll as much as you can. We roll our shirts and shorts, and it just makes it easier to see how many you have, and also it fits really well in the cubes. This is called a Ranger roll, and this is how you do it.
First, you fold the bottom of the shirt a few inches, and then you fold the shirt twice. Flip the shirt around, roll tight all the way down, and then fold over the ends for a very concise roll that will travel well and pack tight.
We mentioned this in our packing video, but carrying a dry bag is very important if you travel all the time. It's nice to have, and this one has a clear window in it. We've just learned over the years that we will have spills, and while we don't carry that many liquids, it's nice to know that if something does spring a leak, we haven't messed up our entire pack. For $20, we think it's a no-brainer to have this in your bag.
The next travel hack for packing light is to purchase items that can be layered. We don't generally travel to cold climates, well, not on purpose, but we do encounter cold weather because we oftentimes arrive somewhere during the shoulder season. Plus, we sometimes go to higher elevations and we need warm clothes.
We both carry a jacket system that can be layered. First, we carry a base layer. This is a high-tech, fast-drying, long-sleeve tee that's made by Patagonia.
The second layer is the insulating layer. Now, we both have Patagonia pullovers. John's modeling. Many brands make them. If you see us in the airports, we always wear these around our waist to keep us warm on a flight.
The third layer is a puffer jacket. Now, these condense into a travel sack and pack down to a very small roll. These are down-filled, and we both have one that's very high quality.
The fourth layer is a raincoat. We both carry Arc'teryx. We're a little embarrassed to admit how much we paid for these, but hopefully they will be the last ones we ever buy. They are waterproof, and they come in different styles and colors. The key is to get one big enough to wear over your puffer jacket. Remember, quality counts.
We really believe that layering is important for temperature control. Every outfitting company advocates for this system because of the warmth you can obtain by layering. It keeps us from having to pack a big coat, and we can piece the ones we need together. Say it's warm but rainy, we grab the raincoat. If it's just cold, we can take the puffer. If it's rainy and cold, we add the raincoat on top of the puffer. It's a great system, and we are glad we went the extra mile to find the right pieces for us. You know, like the power system mentioned earlier, this took a lot of research, and we looked long and hard for the items we thought would hold up to the elements and our travel style.
We eliminate as much packaging material as we can. We don't bring boxes. We take everything out of its original container and throw everything we can in a Ziploc bag. Cough drops, Band-Aids, you get it.
We are often asked how we travel with all the medications we carry. You know, we're kind of sickly.
And we're not, but we're old.
That's right. We are gone for months at a time, and if we left every medication in its original container, we'd have a pack full of boxes of blister-packed medications and tons of bottles. There'd be no room for clothes. We each take a couple of prescriptions along with some vitamins and over-the-counter daily medications like antihistamines and other things.
Understand, we don't advocate you do this. We don't want anyone to get into trouble, but we're telling you what we do. We just dump everything into a Ziploc freezer bag. We each carry one, and we know what our medications are. We have a printout from the pharmacy as to what everything is, and so far, so good.
Over the years, we've been to 75 countries and have yet to be stopped or even asked about our personal medications. We only travel with enough to get us through the trip, and we don't carry more than that. So while we start out with a lot, as we go, it gets smaller and smaller.
We also don't carry controlled medications. In that case, we'd certainly keep it in its original container. Some medications are outlawed in various countries, so you need to know what you are allowed. As we said, we aren't advocating for this. It's just what we do because we travel for months at a time, and we don't have the luxury of Walgreens drive-thrus. If you're going for a month-long trip, just keep everything in its original bottle.
We carry a packing cube we call our junk drawer. This is where everything little goes that we can't live without. The key phrase is things we can't live without. This includes a first aid kit along with a few other items. Now, one of the things we have in it is grocery bags. These are our Sea to Summit bags that double or triple in their uses. You know, we not only use them for groceries, we use them for laundry bags, snack bags, for trains, etc. They pack so small and are very, very strong. We really can't travel without them. They weigh so little and have so many uses.
We bring 2 pairs of shoes with us, one we wear and one we carry. We are both currently wearing Hoka shoes, and we love them. John carries a pair of Allbirds slip-on shoes, and I carry a pair of Rothy's, a slip-on washable loafer. Both pairs can be used at the beach or for a dress-up occasion.
The next item we think everyone should carry is noise-canceling headphones. Now, we don't mean those huge ones you see other young people carrying, but rather Apple AirPods. The newer models have this noise-canceling ability, and they are perfect for a packing light situation. We use them all the time. We use them on airplanes when we want to cancel out a screaming kid. They work great. Bev uses them when she's editing videos, and we both love them. I run with them, and Bev listens to books on audio when she walks or we're traveling. If you have an older pair, our one piece of advice is upgrade and get these.
The next thing we advocate is to eliminate any notes or paper you might want to print and bring with you. Get a nice electronic tablet like an iPad and set up a system for keeping your details. We use a system that I will explain in an upcoming video, so be watching for that. For the past 4 years, we have yet to be asked for a paper ticket. I mean, everyone around the world uses digital tickets, and you don't need to print anything. So ditch that binder and big folder and go digital. You'll be surprised at how easy it is to keep track of your travel details.
Here are a few quick packing tips that we think deserve a mention as well.
Don't bring jewelry. We wear silicone wedding rings, and I wear inexpensive earrings. You just don't need it and the attention it brings.
Have one place to keep your passport. I keep them both in a hip pack, and when we need them, I hand them off and they go right back in when finished. They aren't carried in our backpacks, and we have less chance of losing them if our bag is stolen.
Download books to a tablet. Now this includes guidebooks. They all come in digital format.
Download books on audio to your phone.
Set up Apple Pay on your phone before you leave. You'll be surprised at how often you can use your phone instead of pulling out your wallet.
Upgrade your phone to the latest model. The cameras are nearly perfect, and you won't need all that expensive camera equipment.
If you want a neck pillow, buy the best you can find. Now we recommend the Sea to Summit inflatable one. It's super comfortable and compact.
Always bring a great attitude. Things will go wrong and you'll be frustrated at times, but a smile can get you through most any situation. Helpful people are everywhere. They are one of the reasons we love traveling so much.
And finally, buy Apple AirTags for each piece of your luggage. You'll be able to see where your luggage is if it gets lost.
Stay tuned for our next video, our Packing Light video. We hope you've learned something today about how we pack. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and we'll try to answer as many as we can. And we'll see you next time. Be sure to hit subscribe and follow along on our retirement journey around the world.